drum tracks being mixed, we jumped into recording guitars and bass in Callion's studio in Seattle. We wanted to keep the momentum of the drum tracking success going and had a narrow window before Victor would be out of town and everyone else would be tied up with family obligations during the holidays. We'd previously sat down as a group and agreed on the track listing order and agreed that All For You would be the first single that we would release. From a technical standpoint, All For You is probably the easiest song to play and get consistent, clean takes on, so it had the dual benefit of easing us all into the recording process. So we slapped on some new strings, checked our intonations, and changed out the batteries in the guitars and headed to Callion's.
Shit. Setting up the guitar for the recording session today. Adjusting the intonation. Oh, that is too high. So those are tone bolts. Because this is a rhythm guitar, so you need those special bolts for the right tone for the tight.
That one looks funky right there.
Yeah, that's the right tight tone bolt. You need that. That's the only really important part about recording metal guitars. You have to have those. Other than that, you don't really need like strings or shit.
This is how professional we are. We can't even remember the tuning that we're in. We have to look up the tuning of our strings because we can't remember. Professional.
I'm okay with that.
For this EP, all the rhythm guitars were recorded on my LTD M1000 HT. It's loaded with Fishman Fluence modern active pickups and has the hip shot bridge that I prefer. The Fishman pickups give a super clean, crunchy tone that really brings the punch to the rhythm sections. Most of the leads were recorded on Callion's 7-string Agile, which has passive pickups. The neck pickup gives a really warm, buttery sound to the lead that really cuts through the mix. When it came to tone, we decided to record via direct in and use the neural plugins with presets for both distorted and clean tones that Callion created.
Big things coming.
Stay tuned. How did you prepare for the recording?
Well, I actually had to fly to Turkey for 10 days to prepare for that specific recording and wake up at 2 a.m. today specifically for that one. Being a little more serious, we were practicing this song for a very long time, so there wasn't any special preparation needed for today specifically. But having said that, when we record stuff, we always improvise and try out new ideas, so we practice as we record.
Locked in. Nice job.
Yeah, just 4 counts. Shit, what? Can you make it just 4?
I got it,
Start it again. God damn it. Fucking God damn it. How you feeling, Victor?
Pretty fucking exhausted.
One thing that I think this recording benefited from was having the demos and pre-production done a few months ahead of the actual recording. It gave us all a lot of time to critique the parts and think of ways the composition could be improved. For instance, the guitar intro on Reflections. Victor had a cool idea to play the part staccato to somewhat emulate the ticking of a clock, which is perfect because a lot of the themes of this EP revolve around the idea of how quickly time can kind of just pass you by without even realizing it.
Like a watch ticking.
Yeah.
Or I can play it an octave higher.
I was actually going to... Victor, I was actually going to double it up later and like make an octave higher track.
Okay. Because, for example, I can play
Actually,
I can play ringing in an octave higher and then play the palm muted version in an octave lower.
That actually is a pretty good idea. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I don't remember actually recording acoustic guitar with a mic. That's the first thing, especially in a metal setting. That was a bit unexpected, but that's cool.
We're gonna play some hockey tonk.
Guess I'm digging my own grave.
Yes. Victor's dead eyes.
Yeah.
He's also been awake for 22 hours now.
What time is it there? You see the time?
Yeah,
It's a
it's
little after
12:03.
12:03.
Victor's been awake since 2 a.m.
Recording definitely has a certain level of inertia that goes with it. Once you get in the groove and everything's firing just right, it's almost impossible to call the end of a session. Poor Victor here had literally gotten off a plane from Turkey the day before and had been up for 22 hours at this point.
What the fuck was that?
So I can just go like.
To his credit, he was a trooper and nailed the part, and it turned out awesome. The thing about long sessions is that there's a point of declining returns on the investment of your time, regardless of how hard you try or how much you've practiced.
Let's make another one. This was.
Did you mess with the
yes,
last
this
part?
was shiny.
God damn it. I fucking missed that fingering on that one. Oh fuck, was I supposed to be recording?
Yeah.
After taking a few days off to let Victor reboot his electronics, we came in fresh for day 3 of guitars. Ding dong, motherfucker. We still had what I consider our 2 most difficult songs left to record, but we started with the slightly easier song, Unexpected Return. So, with new strings slapped on and our bellies full of the finest gas station cuisine, we got to work.
That might make
Hey, you.
Okay.
Are you enjoying the process?
Here, take a
Do you like music?
When it comes to our relationships with each other in this band, there are no egos. There's no, well, this is my guitar part, so I'm going to be the one to record it. No. It's, well, what makes the most sense for the sound we're trying to achieve? What's going to result in the best finished product? Let's do that. Make a decision, Victor. How do you want it to be?
If you're recording this part, play it however you play it.
Well, that's what this is coming down to, is if you like it the way that I play it, then I'll record it. If you like it the way you like it better, then you record it, and I don't care either way.
Alright. Yeah. That's a good take.
Take on me.
Take on me.
I know my limitations as a guitar player, which is why Victor and I complement each other so well. Sometimes he can just play a part cleaner or with better attack, so he's the one that records it. Simple as that.
What if you made it into a tapping part instead?
Nah, that's too easy.
Okay, let's do this. Shit. There we go.
Going into the last day of guitar tracking, I think there was a lot of expectations that it was going to be a rough session. Since we left Until It's Gone to the end, and Victor and I both agree that it's the most technical song on the EP for guitar. It was definitely a group effort on everyone's parts to get the take sounding as clean as possible, and it wasn't without a fair amount of frustration.
Actually, I think I was looking at your B. It was flat. God damn it.
No, Rashawn, it's not a bad conversation. It's just a long one.
God damn it. Distracted. Dude, as soon as the goddamn thing hits record. Alright.
I know, right?
I know, it's
Every time.
Yep.
it's the worst.
You're not having a good time. You're coming right here.
What part are we recording?
His solo.
His solo part?
The chorus for the solo.
Okay. He's mad at me.
Oh, God.
But in the end, we took care of business and I think everything sounded tight and punchy. For Victor and I, there was an overarching sense of relief that our parts were finished and we could just focus on other aspects of the band while Callian started editing and mixing guitars.
It's laborious, monotonous.
Has to be done. I'm saying that like I'm doing anything. I'm just sitting on the couch.
It has to be done. I feel like that's something that's said in Russia. It has to be done, comrade.
Yes.
Fuck me, I think we're done.
Finally.
Thank you for pushing me on that.
We're done. We're done with guitar tracking.
I would have given up on this.
We're done.